drive like this, but I like to show off sometimes. If you were to live in this thing, you might be happier than paying rent, not being as free. So here we have my Toyota Tundra with a camper setup. This camper weighs 1,300 pounds with a full tank, 100 liters of water. Since this camper weighs about 1,300 pounds, I can still add maybe 500 more pounds comfortably, like a dirt bike on the trailer hitch. At first, the stability was a little scary, but now I am totally used to it. If you can predict the momentum and predict the corners well, you should have no problem, as long as your truck is rated to carry this much weight, which this Tundra is. This Tundra is rated to, the payload is rated for about 2,000 pounds. This camper is 1,300 pounds. But of course a lot of that weight is top heavy on here. I can drive comfortably at 100 kilometers an hour. Have not dealt with crosswinds yet. I have driven this on 4 service roads and it actually handles quite nice. Whenever I need to take a 90-degree turn, I always get down into first gear, so about 10 kilometers an hour or less, I'll take that turn. It has new seat covers in to cover up the ripped seat. It has a 3.4 liter V6 engine. Just got a new timing belt. There's a solar panel on the roof. And these tires are new. They are rated for 2,469 pounds and 44 psi. 4 new bilstein struts. This camper is for an 8-foot box, and I can close the tailgate. The camper weighs 1,300 pounds. Since I'm able to close the tailgate, I don't have to lock that door, but I can lock the tailgate instead. I feel like it's more secure, and no one can steal my tailgate that way. It's being held down by 4 of these. The back ones don't really do much. These do all the work, all the stability. They're rated for, I believe, 5,000 pounds. Before these straps, I only had 500-pound rated straps, and they snapped on a 90-degree turn, turning into an incline. And I thought the truck was gonna tip. That was the first time driving with this camper. And the strap just snapped. And I managed to drive straight into almost the other lane and correct the situation, thankfully. And a 1,600-pound load capacity. So here we will see inside. There's a little storage compartment here. Put a good amount of clothes in there if you want. Above the bed, there's a cool window. It goes like that, or you could have an emergency exit and go up on your roof if you wanted. 3-burner stove. Some storage up here. Storage down there. Of course, I have the essentials for camping. We got Jiffy Pop, some cheesies, cream corn. These seat cushions were made by the previous owner's grandma. this table slides out. This table will slide out, making it a lot easier and more spacious. Maybe someone can sleep right there if they need to. Storage up here. This does fold down to there and there. I do need to get window curtains, but when I do, it should be pretty nice and private for wherever you want to be. There's a solar panel on the roof. LED lights here, here, and right there. Here's where the power gets figured out. I have not quite figured it out yet. We can see here when the solar panel is charged. When it is charging, the cool thing about it is when it's charging and it gets dark out, the orange light, which is the middle one, which is not on right now, will start to dim as it gets less solar energy. And here we have a big battery, big truck battery I presume, I think. And here is the fridge. It does need a little bit of work. Should be cheap to fix. So the flame, you look through there when you start it, and the flame is orange. It's supposed to be blue, so might have to do some maintenance. And then we can either hook it up to 12 volt or gas, propane. There's 2 propane tanks. Here is where the propane tanks are kept. There's 2 good sized propane tanks. Once the fridge is working, I should be able to last weeks without needing a refill. Right here is where we can take out the extension cord and plug that into a house or an outlet. Here we can fill up the 100-liter water tank. Have not tried it yet. The solar panel is right back there behind the fridge vent. The whole roof has been redone with this aluminum. Stays very cool inside. It can be a little noisy. The wind actually vacuums underneath the canopy into my rear window here. It pushes this plexiglass makeshift window out of place here, and it just plops out, and then wind just barrels through. So I am going to have to find a solution for that. Plus, when it rains, I don't want water to vacuum in here. That would suck. That'd be awful. If I close this window, the vacuum stops, but the back window is still open. As soon as I close this window a crack, the vacuum just goes crazy. There's a little bit of side to side movement. I'll see if I can capture it. Of course, as soon as I tried to capture it, a cop was coming, so couldn't capture it there. As soon as I got my phone on the dash, I saw the cop. I guess I better not attempt to do that. It gets a lot of head nods and appreciation on the road, especially from bikers, for some reason. I hope you enjoyed this setup.